I recommend my baby, my love baby. But you better come your way. I got no work but I still fall for you, girl. You got pull out to my crib, girl. You can put it to money, girl. That's what I let it sit out until man, but it's all good. So vanilla man, but you got me when it's platinum.
YouTube, what up my niggas? It's your boy J, my nigga. J Browno Akobado on the track. My niggas, god damn it, nigga, my nigga. You know, as men, we were always brought into this world to do one thing: make this woman learn what it takes to be a man and what is a woman. Because automatically, you know, a woman gives birth to a son and a daughter, right? Like she can bear both. But our job is to teach her that you are the enemy of the man. But she was brought out here for us to teach her, like, you know what, we ain't the enemy. I mean, that was our sole purpose as human beings, my nigga. Because every time when we get on into a relationship with a lady, we're not thinking about bringing her down. All we're thinking about is building her up, okay? But her nature was never designed to stick with one man, actually, or stick with one dick, because it's so hard for a woman to stick with one dick. Bro, shit, what's going on? Because us, when we get a woman, in our mind, we're not thinking, oh, she's too better for me, you know. All I'm just thinking is she's a woman, and if I love her, I love her. Okay, I'm not gonna like her. I mean, I just love her. Okay, I like the bitches that I fuck. Basically, I just want us to know, are men better than women, or women are better than men? Men are better than women in all aspects, bruh. All aspects, men are better. Okay? Because, you know, a woman just has to be there, not talk her way to dick, you know? Just be there as a woman, and then she gets a dick. But us, I need to talk myself into the pussy. I need to buy her shit. I mean, I'm gonna go through shit just to get this pussy, bro. But now once I get this pussy, I'm going to decide either I continue staying there or leave. So that's what women fear most, because they know they have no power, bro. Women only have pussy power. Pussy power, bro. So that's why why do you think your leaders who are women are still there in those seats? Because the man who put them up there is still alive, not dead. So the nigga wants some pussy here and there. Or niggas want pussy here and there. God damn. You know, I always come here and shout, and I know that this is not my world. This is animals' world, bro. Fuck. But we're good. You know, here you can't bump into somebody. You bump into an animal, my nigga. Boom. What's up? What's up? Crazy shit. So women enter into a relationship, you know, always thinking like, oh, this man is too good for me. So why did this guy choose me? Eh? Why did this motherfucker choose me? And then after staying for like 5 months, 2 years, then she finds out that, fuck, now in her mind, now she thinks, shit, I'm better than this guy. Because this motherfucker can't get pussy. This guy only gets one pussy. And it's my pussy. So in turn, she starts disrespecting you, doing all the shit, starts chaos, because only of one thing. You can't get pussy. But you're still with her in that relationship, right? Going through all this hell, all this nonsense, and all through these divorces and everything, just because of one thing. She knows, or her nature thinks like you can get pussy. So get pussy for her to stay there, man. Show her that you can get pussy like crazy. Man. You know? So for us to get pussy, we have to put on a mask, pretend that we're good, pretend that we're all... I mean, look at all the shit that you guys make us just to get this pussy. Take you on a date. You don't even need that date anyway, but you just want to make us do that. Just for us not to look you guys as hoes. And we should just meet, get pussy in the dick. Simple as that. But we have to complicate these two things as if it's something like one has to suffer to get the other. But the pussy never suffers. The pussy gets the dick. But the dick never gets the pussy, my neck. Crazy shit, bro. So the reason as to why our women are not getting dicks, because women, it's easy for a woman to get dicks, but the problem is with these women, in their mind, they're thinking there's always the right dick somewhere, or the right man. You know, I should put these things in terms of dick, because all that is a man and all that is a woman is just dick and pussy. Okay? Fuck the rest of the things, bro. It's always about dick, pussy, and making this woman know that she ain't shit. Okay? Like, I'm the leader, I have the power. Because you have the power when you're not giving me your pussy, but once you give me your pussy, who has the power now? I have the power. Because women hate giving out that pussy. I think like women even hate to be fucked. Hey, women just hate that the ones who are always getting fucked, my nigga. It's not the other way around, like, you know, hey, I'm going to fuck Kevin. I'm going to fuck Bruno. Nah. That happens rarely, my nigga. But a man can say, hey, I'm fucking Njoki. God damn. You know? So women want to be like us. But it's impossible. Women nowadays women just are behaving like men. And look where that gets them, bro. It gets them to be alone. You know? To be single all their life. You know? Maybe even some die in poverty or just because of drugs and thinking she's better. And there's one thing which is very sad, bro. A woman dying with no kids. Like, you have no kids in your life. You've never gotten kids. And even if you gotten kids, you've removed them or you've aborted them. Women hate the truth. You know, if you tell a man the truth, a man is gonna take it, bro. A man is gonna take it like a man and say, fine. But once you tell the woman the truth, shit, it gets crazy, bro. You get locked up in jail. And it's just these men, these weak men, who are being controlled by women to do some bullshit, bro. So nobody is hating a woman. I'm just trying to alert men that women are the enemy, bro. But we are brought in this world to teach them that I am not the enemy and you are not my enemy. Or we try and teach them you are my enemy, but there is a way we can work together so that you cannot fuck me up, man. Because once you fuck me up so bad, bro. All women are getting dicks, bro. But for us, man, it's hard to get this pussy, bro. That's why nature had to do that, bro. For you to build on something, work on something, so that when this woman comes, if she wants the dick, she has the dick, she has whatever she wants in this world, looking at a tree. She might even not even want it, but she just wants the tree at that time. Oh, I want this tree. Oh, I love it. And then the next minute, she doesn't want the tree. And you went all and all to plant that tree from the beginning until the tree has begun so big. Just because of a picture she saw on the internet. Oh, babe, can I get this? We plant here in front of the house. You bring it to her, bro. You plant the flower. You as a man, you take care of it because you know my woman loves this tree. But do you think she loves it? She comes even and pee on the flower, bro. She comes and jumps on it when you're not there. Pluck it and throw it away. Because she says, fuck this man. How can I say I want this thing and then he brings me that shit? I mean, he has to bring it, and then when I make him angry, he goes and kill it. Or goes and destroy it. Or throws me away out to the street, and then I come up and beg him for mercy. That's what women want, bro. Women don't want you to be begging them for coming back in the relationship. That is their job. A woman does shit. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Get the fuck out, bitch. She's gonna come back to you, babe. I love you. I'm sorry. Everything. What? But you know, man, once you understand these women, you just play their game, bro. Because out here, it's always about player versus player when it comes to relationship, bro. Woman as a player, man as a player, bro. So there's not a single day we can be these two and be two like happy for like 20 years. No problem, no breakups, no breaks for like 3 years, and then we come back together. No. You know what she does in those 3 years, bro? Fuck. So we need to teach women a lot of things, bro. A lot. Even these leaders here who pretend they are leaders, they ain't leaders, bro. They hate to lead. And if they're leading, they must have a man around them to tell them what to do, man. Because if they were left there on the seats alone, fuck, we would have been, I don't think there will be a town standing right now if women were told you will be in charge of that town and there is not a single man below you. Next you get is women. the man you get is the lower man, the one who helps with cleaning, you know. You think like she's gonna go to that man? Maybe unless that man fucks her. Even if that cleaning guy fucks that boss, now that boss is going to want protection and security and knowledge and teaching from the cleaner, guidance from the cleaner, because nature comes in. I'm a bitch, he's a man, so let him lead, because he's the fucking man. He's better than me, because if I was better than him, I would have just fucked him and then never think about him again. But for us, we can fuck a bitch, fuck her. Yeah, even get in a relationship, fuck the bitch, not get attached, be okay. She left, fine. But the bitch, fuck. Left me. But anyway, out here we just trying to learn these women and learn men, man. So no hate, man. Like, we just out here trying to learn me, and I learn you, baby girl. So if God brought you to this world, God never brought me to learn education, work on jobs. My work was to teach this woman and fuck this woman and give her kids like crazy, bro. But a group of people or whatever, goddamn, ruined everything for us. So as a man and a woman, we will never enjoy the peacefulness or the loving that comes from us two, like man and a woman. Like right now, a lion and a lioness in nature. Oh, that's a very strong bond, bro. A male buffalo and a female buffalo, either group of 2 living or group of 5 or group of 10 families, what. There's not like some buffalo somewhere that is known, that buffalo is the king of all buffaloes, eh? And if he comes to this area of ours, he's going to kill us. And that buffalo now is in maybe Australia. The buffalo that is in here doesn't give a fuck about the buffalo that's in Australia, man. You know? All I have to think is the buffaloes around here. Eh? My beaches, fuck. My children, buffaloes. God damn. You know? My mind will be so minimal to this group or this beach. Now I don't have that beach's problem. Oh, the news problem. Oh, my relative that is in Abu Dhabi has gotten sick. And another one in South Asia or Ghana or South Africa has died. Now I have to deal with all those problems as a woman and then come into a relationship. That's why you bitches cannot handle that and still want a relationship. I can handle that and still come back to you and maintain you, manek. But you can't. Actually, I have no other thing to add, but we need to make women learn, and we need to make sure that these weak men or these women who are weak and are in power know that they need to teach their women too up there, for them to teach these young women, for us to have a greater society, manek. So that's going to be the video. Peace, my niggas.
I recommend my baby, my love, baby. But you better come here, baby. I got no watch, but I still answer for you, girl. You got feel like my career, girl. We can put it to money, girl. That's what I let that shit out of you, man. But it's all good, so vanilla, man. But you got me when it's flying on. You wanna do that? You can say it on me, but you want it down, nigga. That you wanna be, nigga.